last time we talked about computer, so we saw what is computer and we defined and we give even the example. So we've had even the simplicity. We went and explained that. So today we are going to talk about what are the main components of computer. The main component of computer that make computer run or to give you what you are asking, and these are the main point. We have hardware and the software. Computer hardware is the physical component that we make that make up a computer system. So the tangible thing, the tangible thing that on your phone, the tangible thing on laptop, the tangible thing on your smartwatch, the tangible thing on your like tablet, the tangible thing of every computer, that is what we call hardware. So that is the definition of hardware. And let us talk about the types of hardware. The types of hardware, we have input, the hardware, that the components or the tools that we use to put what we want, to tell the computer what we want, that is the input. The tools we use, the one that we touch, either by you are typing using a keyboard, you are entering something, that is input. You are telling, you are putting your things from your brain to the computer, tell the computer what to do. So those are tangible things that are helping. That is the hardware. It is grouped like input, output. Those items, those devices that we use to display what we have asked the computer to give us. Then we have what we call storage. Those devices that normally store our data and program that for long use or short-term use. That is what we call storage hardwares. Then we have been processing hardwares. The processing hardware that process what we asked, because we said computer understand only codes in 1 and 0. So there are some hardware that help the computer to process what we have just asked. In terms of code, they combine that code and they give us what we call what we want. So the system is you enter by inputting, you get what you have entered by output, then you store. We can store what we got from that very computer by storage hardware. Then we process what we have entered, that is processing what we have entered to give us the result. So that is the type of hardware, the component that we are talking about. So let us continue. We talked about the group, the types of hardware. We talked about input devices. These are the examples. The keyboard, we know what we use in keyboard by typing. Then mouse, scanner. The scan normally convert, like you have a document on paper, you want to convert into digital one, or PDF, you can convert into PDF and you store on your computer. That is a scanner. So we have scanner, mouse, and the microphone that you took what you want and a computer can translate it into codes and it gets what you are talking about and give you what you want. So we have a keyboard. The importance of keyboard is to use to type and letter and numbers. Command, that is commanding, then and execute even the command. So the importance of mouse, mouse, it is navigating and even selecting what you want. So scanner can convert image or a document into digital copies so that you can store on your any device on your computer. Then output hardware. We said output hardware, those that give us what we have asked the computer. We have monitor, we have printer, we have speaker, and we have projector. Those are the obvious, even their examples. So we have even the storage one. We said the storage one that store the information either in form of the command or the result you got. You can even decide to keep on your computer. So those storage hardware, we are the one. We have the hard disk drivers, we have the solid state drivers, we have optical drivers, then we have even cloud storage. So we have even a RAM, that is temporary storage inside the computer. We have RAM, that when you are running a program, RAM is store your information during that time of processing. You are asking a computer, you are running different documents. within that time you have not saved your document. So within that time that your document, your commands is being saved on RAM. So you can go anywhere, you can decide to go and you play movie, you can decide to mute where your document is still there. The moment you shut down your computer or your mobile, that one, without saving, that one will be lost. So during that time when you are still using your device, where we keep our things, it is called RAM. That is the simplest definition I can give you. So RAM can hold that instruction temporarily. So other types of storage drivers, we have that one that we talked about, a hard disk driver and the SSD, that is solid state drivers. So the processing hardware, we talked about processing what we asked must be processed. We have a CPU, that is the brain of our computer. We have RAM that we said can store our temporary instruction we give the computer within that period when you're still using. Temporarily it is being stored, that is, it is under what we call processing. Then we have a motherboard. A motherboard is like a central junction, a central whereby we connect all other hardware we talked about that are enclosed within the computer. Hardware data tangible but located inside the computer. Those ones are being connected on her motherboard. So we talked about motherboard, that is connecting everything. So that is the importance of motherboard. Then central processing, I said that is the unit, a processing, that process our instruction. Whatever we ask, it goes or must go or must be assessed by processing unit. They have other components which normally combine to give you what you want, but for now let us take the processing unit as the brain for the computer. So networking hardware, so network hardware that is concerned with internet. Then we have power supply hardware, those that supply and supply the system with the power and even other things. So we have, that is the end of what they call the